The government may have hoped its gesture would stop the protests in Turkey. It hasn't. Police fired tear gas as the other side hurled stones. The worst of the clashes here in Ankara, where earlier the Prime Minister had offered a referendum on the building plan that sparked these protests. This referendum has no meaning, this man says. There's no reason for it. It would be enough if he listened to our demands. They're chanting, "Dictator resign," and this has become more than just a protest about the future of a park. Those who didn't vote for Recep Tayyip Erdogan are angry at the way he governs. Many of the groups behind the demonstrations boycotted the talks with the Prime Minister, which came just hours after some European leaders, including the EU foreign policy chief, expressed concern about the use of police force in Turkey. After the meeting, a government spokesman said it was time for the protests to stop.
Now that we have taken the decision to hold a referendum, and will take it to the necessary institutions, you should immediately leave Gezi Park. So life will return to normal there, and everybody who wants to go to Gezi Park can go there freely.
This is what Istanbul's Gezi Park has looked like since a heavy-handed police crackdown 2 weeks ago triggered protests in the city's Taksim Square. The Prime Minister reportedly said that this business must be concluded by tomorrow. But as tomorrow turned into today, the protesters in Istanbul have stayed put. Susanna Mendonça, BBC News.